Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 11th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, looking for buddies, 2, 4, and 8. 8 has a buddy, so 8's in one of these three. And then this 7 also has a buddy, puts a 7 in one of these two. I just noted, I looked down for 7s, and I noticed we have these two 8s that place this 8, so I just want to do that right away. And in fact, we can just take a look at 8s as a whole, since there's so many of them. Actually, I don't think they do anything, so we'll ignore that for now. This box is down to 4 digits. Anytime a row, column, or box is down to 4 digits, I like to center mark the options in each cell if it's down to 3 or fewer. So we're down to 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So this can't be 2, 3, or 4, so it's actually a 5, naked single. And this is down to 2, 3, 4. We know the top, we know the 4 actually looks in. And then this 2 looks in, placing the 2, and then that's our 3. So the whole box finishes. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. So we want to look for buddies on everything we just placed. So, or anything that these might do. The 5s don't really do much. We have the 2s have a buddy. This 2 looks in, places that 2. The 3. Yeah, this a crossing on this 4, 8. This 3 looks in, this 3 looks up. This 4, 8 occupy 2 important spots for 3. And so 3 ends up in one of these 2 cells. That's going to point down, because in this box, remember we're talking about box 1 here. If you look at box 1, these are the only 2 cells that can have a 3. We know that every row, column, and box needs every digit. So this box does need a 3. It's going to end up here or here in the box. And those happen to be both in column 1, meaning that that 3 that in box 1 will end up in column 1. And so that means the rest of column 1 can't be a 3, because the 3 is going to be up here. So importantly, these are not 3. That's called pointing, because you can kind of think about lining up a line across these 2 3s, and they're going to point down at the rest of the column. This 3 looks up, this 3 looks in, puts a 3 in one of these 2. So the important thing we learned is that this cell here is not 3. Okay, so we got the 3. The 2s are done. The 4, we do have 2 4s. This 4 looks up, puts a 4 in one of these 2. Okay, what else? This row is down to 3 digits. The first thing I noticed is that we have a corner mark 3 here, meaning the row needs a 3, and this one isn't 3. The corner mark can really shorthand tell you that information without having to scan. And so the first thing I want to scan is whether this cell can be 3. Unfortunately, it can be. But I just want to tell you that that's the kind of thing I'm on the lookout for. Because if this couldn't be 3, we'd know we'd be able to place this 3 for the row right away. But anyway, we need 1, 3, and 9. Well, this one can't be 9, right? So this is 1, 3 only. That does mean 9 in this row is over here. And we can actually put 1, 3, 9 here and 1, 9 here. So this is claiming. It's very similar to pointing, but kind of the opposite. We're looking at row 1 now. And in row 1, the 9 can only be in one of these 2 cells. Those 2 cells happen to both be in box 1. And so we cannot place another 9 in box 1 because the 9 is going to be up here for the row. Because the row needs a 9. It will be in one of these 2. Whichever one it ends up in, the rest of these 4 can't be 9. We already knew that these couldn't be 9, but now we know these 2 cannot be. And so the thing we want to think about is, well, where is 9 in this row now? And it ends up over here. In fact, it ends up in one of these 2 cells because of this 9. So what we've learned here, if we kind of ignore the 8s, let me remove my 8 corner marks here for a second. What we've learned is that the 4 and the 9 exactly overlap in 2 cells. That's 2 digits in 2 cells with corner marks. I'm going to put the 8s back now. And what that tells us is that 4 needs to be one of these 2 cells and 9 needs to be in one of these 2 cells. Well, if the 4 is in one of these 2 and the 9 is in one of these 2, that uses up both cells. So we know that this is a hidden 4-9 pair. And that removes the ability for any other digit from being in these cells, including the 8. So we can actually remove the 8 corner marks from both of these, and that places the 8 in this box, leaving a 4-9 pair behind. And now this is going to be a pair for the row. The last 2 digits that aren't accounted for, that's going to be the 5 and the 6. They aren't resolved, but we now know this is a 5-6 pair, leaving 4 digits for this box, the 1, 3, 7, 9. We know this one's not, none of these are 9. So we can just put 1, 3, 7, and this one's not a 3. All right. Excuse me. Now, the other thing I'm noticing is that there's 4 digits left in this box, because the 4, 9 are basically counted for. So what are the other 4 digits? And the thing I'm noticing is that this cell is only 1 or 3, so it can only be 2 of those digits. meaning there are 2 digits that are limited to these 3 cells that we can corner mark. But let's think about what all the digits are. We need the 1, 3, 5, and 6. So the immediate thing we know is that the 5 and 6 are limited down here. And this can't be 1 or 5, so this is only 3, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6 looks pretty open otherwise. All right, I think we've gotten as much as we can out of that band. So we're going to move on to the next band now. This 8 does look in here, and this 8 looks down. Putting an 8 here in the box. And now that makes a buddy for the 8. This 8 looks down, putting an 8 here. Now we might be able to do more with 8s. Definitely can, because these 2 8s look down, this 8 looks in. That places an 8 here. And then we should be able to place the final 8. It goes right there. Nice, 8s are done. All right, 3 digits left in this box. We have 1, 2. We need 3, 6, 7. I know this top one's not 3, so I'm going to put 3, 6, 7 in. That one's not 3, that one's not 7. That means the 3 is in one of these 2. That's going to point in here, removing this 3 corner mark, because the 3 is in one of these 2, so it can't also be here. And so that places the 3 in this box. All right, more buddies. I want to do buddies. I also want to do this row, but I can only do one thing at once, so I want to make sure I get the buddies done. The 8s are done. The 3s are taken care of. The 7 doesn't have a buddy. Okay. This row is down to 2, 5, 6, 9. 2, 5, 6, 9. I'm seeing this 6, this 9, this 5, this 2, this 5. All right, I'm just going to put 2, 5, 6, 9. I think this one on the left is pretty open. But this can't be 2 or 5. Oh, this is a 6. This can't be 2, 5, or 9. I didn't notice that. So that's a 6. That makes this a 9. And that leaves a 2, 5 pair behind. That 9 looks up, giving us the 1 and the 7 and the 3 and the 9. Okay, the 3 gives us the 6, and the 1 gives us the 3. And that leaves a pair behind. It's going to be the 1 and the 5. The 6 looks down, making that not a 6. All right. This is going really smoothly. Not too difficult today, I don't think. But we'll see how this continues. We have a 1, 2, 3. We need 4 and 6. Not resolved, but it is a pair that affects the box. So the entire box has 4 digits left. We need the 1, 2, 5, 7. We know the top ones are not 5, so the 5 ends up down here. And so these are 1, 2, 7. Oh, they're not 2 or 5. Well, if they're not 2 or 5, 2 and 5 end up in these 2 cells. That is a hidden pair. And that leaves behind... Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. All right. That leaves behind a 1, 7 pair. That 1, 7 pair does affect the row, removing 1 and 7 from the rest of the row. So this can't be 7. That's 6. That's 3. That's 7. The 6 comes back, giving us the 4 and 6. This cell is done for the row. It's just the final digit we haven't counted for, which is the 9. I was gonna do this box, but actually this column and this column are down to 2 and 3. Just want to immediately look at those. This column needs a 1 and a 4. Oh, and this can't be 4, so that's our 1. That's our 4. And this column needs a 1, which can't be in one of these 2 anymore. So this is their 1. 2, 3, 4. We need 5 and 6. This 5 tells us the order. That's 6. That's 5. So this is a 2, 5. And this is a triple. We have 1, 2. We need 3. We have 4, 5, 6. We need 7 and 9. That's not 3. Okay. I think it's just about plonking the digits at this point. This puzzle can't possibly hold on anymore. We need a 1, 5, 7 here. This can't be 1 or 5, so that's our 7. This can't be 5, so it's 1. That's 5. That's 1. Clear out that 7. This column, we need a 3, 4, 9. This can't be 3, 4, so that's our 9, giving us 7. This is 3, 4. Oh, sorry. This is 4, 9. 4, 9, and 3, giving us the 9 and the 3. 3 digits left in this box. We have 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 5, 6. This can't be 5, 6. So this is 4. And I don't think the 5, 6 is resolved yet. Oh, it is. This 5. I didn't see it. That's 6. That's 5. We just have pairs across here. So what's this pair? We need a 1 and a 6, it looks like. This pair, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 and 9. This 9 tells us that this is 7, this is 9, giving us the 1 and 7, giving us the 6 and 1, giving us the 5 and 6. 2 and 5, 5 and 2. These 2 digits are 2 and 4, like that, and we're done. Really straightforward, hard puzzle today, but I don't mind that. Nice practice in stuff like hidden pairs, good scanning on pointing and claiming. So yeah, really, this top band just was really the correct band to start with, and because I always start with that band, it just happened to be a really quick solve today. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.